I'm Johnny K. I turn on that TV set of mine, settle in my favorite chair and I recline. Now you may think it's asinine, but it's all mine. The 9 at 9.
Love that.
All right, number 9. Happy Friday. Say good morning to this 4-legged whale monster.
What the?
Yeah, researchers in Egypt recently found the fossil of an extinct whale. And according to their calculations, it lived about 43 million years ago. They say it had the head of a jackal and lived on both land and sea. It weighed about 1,300 pounds, was about 10 feet long, and had a powerful jaw that gave it a raptor-like feel. If you want to get scientific, the semi-aquatic whale was part of a group known as the Protocetids, and it still remains mostly a mystery to scientists.
Well, thanks for
times.
that, Nightmare.
thanks, Paul.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Number 8, there's nothing like a leisurely pontoon boat unless you're looking for something a little more adventurous like this. The 2022 Cedovic is a flat-bottomed pontoon boat that drives with the ease of a jet ski. It is a gentle lake cruiser that can easily switch to a power-backed speedboat. And it's not that very expensive compared to many other boats you see out there. You can get one for just under $18,000.
That's a good deal. So is the idea that you could pull like
It could be like
tubers
a hybrid,
and stuff on
right?
that one?
Right, it's like a hybrid. You can go from speedboat to leisurely pontoon
Look, as
boat.
someone who was on a jet ski this summer,
Yeah.
You were on a jet
I am
ski.
well aware of the difference between needing a speedboat to pull a tube and a pontoon boat just to go
How did
cruising
you end
around.
up on this
Yeah,
jet
who took
ski?
you on the...
What happened?
I was
jet
just,
ski?
I saw
you
the
know,
picture and
summer lake fun. You know, I'm an
Yeah.
outdoorsy gal now. And I had one ride on a jet ski, my one and only one for the rest of my life. It was
and
fine.
how fast did you get that thing going?
I wasn't driving, so I
Yeah.
just was hanging on for dear life. I don't know.
Were you frightened? Did you feel like it was going too fast, 10 miles
It
an hour?
always felt like it was going too fast.
Yeah.
I felt like I could fall off, and then
Really?
where am I? You
Wow.
know,
You
in the
had
middle
to
of a-
feel like you were having an outer body experience.
I
doing
gotta
something
be
like
honest,
that.
it's not something I would normally
Yeah.
do. But
Yeah.
the pontoon boat really appealed to me because it just looks like a leisurely
Right, you're
cruise.
sitting around on that.
Yeah.
I
Let's
do a
gotta
little
say,
booze
when
cruise.
I saw you on the back of that jet ski. I am thinking, who is this woman? Like, I have known you for all these years.
I know.
And I see that, I'm like, something is clearly wrong.
Yeah.
So I've contacted your parents. We're going to have you institutionalized shortly. But it's good for you. Happy
Yeah,
to see
speaking
you.
of people who need to be institutionalized, you talked to my father.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is a stone's throw away from that. All right,
Yeah.
number 7, the U.S. Navy is developing a way to disorient people with their own voices. It's a long-range microphone, and it would record someone's voice without the person knowing it. The device would then play it back to them with a tiny delay.
Okay.
That feedback, if it just doesn't go away, can drive someone mad. This delayed auditory technology can be used on the battlefield or on ships at sea, and because it's non-lethal, the military sees it as a useful way to warn enemies not to come any closer. So you're just hearing yourself
Yeah.
And a delay.
back at yourself in a slow delay. It would drive you crazy.
Just imagine.
Now, the key is to having the correct voice doing
Right.
that.
So for you, it may not. You may not notice.
Or maybe I could have my voice played back, repeat everything Larry
that
says.
would be
Now
a great,
that,
useful weapon.
I know how to
That
get
would
him.
have a greater impact.
Yeah.
Weaponize Larry's voice.
Yeah, or someone else's. Number 6. Back in the day, more than 50 years ago, this was one of the predictions that in the future, like in the 2000s, people would travel through manhole tunnels. Yes, manholes. People actually believe they would fall through a series of these tunnels and somehow they would end up wherever they wanted to be. There was never any indication that this would happen or any scientific proof, just one of those things that people imagined their future would look like. And of course, it never happened.
Weird. Number 5, we're looking at some of the most whimsical stoplights in the world from East Berlin, Germany. They've got lots of different options on the streets.
Oh, yeah.
From Elvis, Karl Marx. Goal is to spark some nostalgia and attract tourists to the area.
Germans are known for their sense of humor.
Yeah, and whimsy.
The Elvis stop includes his signature dance moves. There's also a traffic light woman that looks more like a cute schoolgirl.
Wow.
Karl Marx includes his signature beard, suit, and book.
That's
Mix it
fun.
up a little bit.
Wow. All right, number 4. Let's look into the future at the 2023 Camaro.
Wow.
All sorts of speculation surrounding the release of this car, but it appears it would be the ultimate Camaro.
All right.
Possibly even have a V8 engine.
Ooh.
Is that unusual?
Yeah.
Motor Trend reports that someone inside GM has said the Camaro might have the same very powerful engine as the Cadillac Blackwing.
Come on.
That's significant because it could be the last hurrah for the muscle car engine that's powered only by gas. And some believe Chevy will surprise us and introduce an electric version.
Wow, Chevy.
So stay tuned. Wowie.
Cool. Number 3, you probably know of Alton Brown. He is an all-around Renaissance man and a chef and host on the Food Network. Well, he has a thing I bet Paul could get behind. He hates single-use kitchen gadgets.
Yes.
These things take up all the space in your cabinets. For instance, he hates the garlic press.
Right, you don't need a garlic.
You have to clean it, which is a pain. You know what else, takes care of garlic? A knife.
Yeah.
Okay, what about these? These meat shredding cloths for guys who
Wait.
like to make barbecue. A fork
Yeah.
can do the same
Yeah,
thing.
or a knife.
And last, look at this here. The Raleigh vertical egg cooker takes forever, makes eggs in a tube shape, and come on, you just don't need
what's
one of
the
those
point?
to cook an egg. So he's just venting those single-use kitchen gadgets.
Yep, good for him.
All right, number 2, here's a good one from the Twitter account Pulp Librarian. It's helpful and a good business plan to boot. Hair rental. Why would you pay hundreds of dollars for a toupee when you can rent a permanent and perfect head of hair for just cents a day? Look at that. I'm sure
How does that work?
I don't know. I'd have to read the small print.
So you're
It's the
renting
first
a
company
toupee?
to do this service. Gives you supreme confidence. Wow. And it looks like it's, where is it based there? In Woodbridge.
England.
It's offices in
Ireland.
Birmingham, Bristol, and Ireland.
Yeah. Well,
Convenient.
Now I find it.
you ship it right back. All right.
All right, time for number 1. Late August, by far, is my favorite time of the year for one reason, and that's because it's rush season at the nation's sororities.
Oh, I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, my Lord. Rush season is really good at the University of Alabama. The girls are kind of required to submit videos about why they want to be in the sororities, what clothes they're going to wear, and other important stuff. They do something called the OOTD, Outfit of the Day, Robin.
Yeah.
And it is filling up my TikTok feed. Take a look.
Okay, Sisterhood Day 1 OTD. My dress is brand Doing B. It's from an Instagram boutique. Jewelry is from all my friends. And heels are also from Karina.
Wow.
My earrings are from Shein. My dress is from Selfie Leslie. My necklace is a Christmas gift. My rings are from Shein. My shoes are from a boutique in Edgewood, Kentucky.
All right.
Banana Rush Day 3.
Launch me in
This
this
is
stuff.
going.
my outfit, my ooh-ooh-ta-da. Shirt is from Bama.
Ta-da.
Headband is actually my mama's. She's a legacy. I'm sorry, my hair is so frizzy. It's humid as the dickens out there.
But my shoes are from Nordstrom Rack.
My dress is from Francesca's.
Roll Tide!
Roll Tide.
It's day 37 of
Oh, man.
Sisterhood. So
I hear that
I'm
rush down.
We're not done, Dan.
okay,
Quiet.
My dress is David Yurman. My bracelets are from my dead grandmother.
Oh, no.
My necklace is an old dog collar.
Yeah.
My earrings are crystally. My hair grows out of my head.
Oh, so this
and
is a
I'm
joke
the only
one, right?
Oh, this
brunette
is gotta
in
be.
all of Alabama. My shoes are Trader Joe's, and my life was decided for me before I was born.
Isn't that great?
Oh, my gosh.
Man, good for them.
Wow.
All future television news anchors.
That was tough to watch.
It'll be good for learning how to do the boomerangs that you like to do in the weather office,
Yeah.
Paul.
They've got a
Wow.
future.
I hear
Isn't
that rush
fun?
at University of Illinois is no joke. I mean, that's a
It's, I think,
process.
anywhere you go, but it's, I think, especially, they say Alabama
Alabama
is
really
really
sets the standard,
intense. Yeah, they set the bar high, I
Need to
guess.
step
I don't
it up a
know.
little
man.
Wowie.
bit. Roll Tide.
No one's asking what our outfits are.
No.
No.
This
No
is made by
surprise.
my mom,
Yeah.
and this is from. Wow.
Are you on TikTok? You can
No,
start
I'm
that
not.
up. No.
No one wants to know what I'm
Fire it up.
wearing.
No. All right, that's
All
the
right,
night
there
at
we
nine.
go.
That was fun.
The night at 9.